guys, g'day and welcome to Thursday. Hope you're all doing well. I'm back. I'm a little bit tired, so bear with me. I just been traveling for the last 2 days, so a little bit exhausted from all that. So let's get into it. Let's start with a look at the calendar. I noticed that in my absence, the market dropped something like 700 points on NAS, which is huge. Massive expansion day. So this morning we have 8:30 news. 8:30 news driver, high impact, advanced GDP and unemployment claims. So we can expect some volatility. We like to see news drivers. That's a day I want to be looking to trade. It's also at 8:30, so I wouldn't look for a position till after 9:30. That's part of my trade plan. I always wait till market open. Again, it's 9:30 for indices, 9 a.m. for commodities is the opening times. So let's roll over to the charts and we'll have a look at NASDAQ. So large expansion day yesterday. So after large expansion, we can usually anticipate to see consolidation or retracement. Okay, so what I like about this profile at the moment is we've also come into this daily internal level, and we've also swept an external level located within that internal. So I'm hoping to see a good reaction here, and I'm going to be looking for price to move higher. I doubt it will gain all the ground it lost yesterday, but obviously this is our external level that we'd be looking at, our target area for our internal to external relationship. So on the daily, we're looking for a bullish move. I'll just point out as well that we have a daily breaker block, bearish breaker. So that's our breaker block, lowest down close candle before the leg that took liquidity. So let's have a look at it. See how move up, high, low, higher high, lower low. Okay, that's our unicorn model there. Here's our breaker. Here's our FVG aligned with our breaker. So this is our unicorn function right here. So be interesting to see how price does react. This doesn't change my idea on a daily bullish move today, because obviously if the breaker is going to act as resistance, then we're going to see a bullish move up to that level for a potential move lower. And if we just have a look at what, if we get this move higher and then we get a reaction from the breaker for a continued move lower, we've got all this daily low resistance liquidity through here as a target. And if we run our projections from the high to the low, and I'm going to use this low because I'm saying this is one leg, this is just a fractal move in that leg. Okay, so if we run the standard deviations out, give us some potential targets. This data is obviously missing because this is the current contract, it's not the continuous contract. And we'll flip to the continuous contract if and when we do start seeing this move lower, just so we can see what's happening over here. But even in this fractured data, you can see that it looks like it's obviously more low resistance liquidity down here. So, okay, so just keep that in the back of your mind that we have this formation here on the daily. All right, let's go for bullish, and we'll drop to the hourly. Yeah, it was a sell-off and a half, wasn't it? So it looks like we've got a nice liquidity grab here at this important level. And you'll see, I'm just going to grab this. We've actually, on the hourly, we've come into this hourly bullish FVG. There's also been a swing low here, and that was a data wick. Let's just zoom in a little bit. So that was actually, I think it was PPI or CPI from June 24. So that's actually a news week. So that's an important level. We've also got the daily FVG, the hourly bullish FVG that price has reacted to here, and it's reacted to quite nicely. If I can get over there, we can see this reaction. If we want to look for change in the state of delivery, it would be here. If we do get a move higher with some displacement, you could also look at this as a potential hourly breaker. Okay, down, up, down, through. If this happens, we'll just keep an eye on that and see. But we've had a nice reaction here. Is it enough to tell me we're bullish on the structure? Not quite, but especially with this strong move down, I'd really like to see a close above this change of state of delivery with displacement. But we have got the makings of a reversal here. We could call this our stop hunt or high resistance liquidity into an important level. And again, if we look at running our projections out, nice alignment here with low resistance liquidity. All right, so I'm probably going to just sit neutral on the structure at this stage. Bullish bias, so if I do see an opportunity to take a long, I would still take it, as long as we have swept hourly liquidity. I'd probably look for a position again after 9:30. Yes. Let's jump out to the daily. So similar here to NQ. I like that we're going to have an aligned idea, aligned bias with NQ and ES. I do like that. So price has come down into this internal level. Which overlaps an external level. So I tend to think of this as a stronger level where price should get a nice reaction off. And similarly here to NQ, this would be our external area to target. Again, not expecting us to get there today, but large expansion. We might see some consolidation, or we may see some retracement into this void here. We do have this volume imbalance as well, so that's something. If price was to reach there and rebalance that at that level, so we'll see. I'd also point to this as being a bearish breaker. Again, something to keep an eye on. All right, breaker. Currently, this isn't formed yet, but once the daily candle closes, will that leave an FVG aligned with the breaker? There's a high chance of that, but we'll see what happens. Let's drop to the hourly. So bullish on ES. So ES has swept external on the hourly and is located within internal. June 24th, so that's the same swing point as NQ. We're looking for this level for a change in the state of delivery. We've had a nice reaction here. We'll see if we get some displacement through this level. And again, low resistance liquidity on the other side of price, high resistance liquidity on our side. If we run our standard deviations out, again, perfectly aligned with our low resistance liquidity, and there's that opening gap here that will need to be filled at some point. Again, I don't know that it will happen today, whether we gain all that back, but we'll see. So neutral until we get a close above, that will confirm the bullish structure for me, but I'll be sitting neutral on the hourly structure at this stage. Oil, jumping out to the daily. Oil hasn't really agreed with me a lot this week, so let's see if we can make something happen today. So initially we were located within this bullish FVG, and I was anticipating price to move higher. That level failed, so now we look lower. We've got external liquidity here. That would be a first level for me to target, and then you've got more internal located here. So I'm saying today we're bearish on oil. I feel price needs to get to one of these levels before it will have some sort of reaction and possible reversal. So bearish today. Dropping down to the hourly. So I know it's zoomed out a bit, but you can see here through that target area, all this low resistance liquidity. Okay, so that's a good level or a good region to target that's aligned with these areas of interest. Price has continued to respect bearish PD arrays. This continues to do that on this move down. You can see here again, breakaway gap here. FVG, bearish FVG respected. If bearish FVG respected, I mean just a clean move off that. We have had a fair move today, so I'd just be cautious It's going to be a continuation unicorn if we do get one that I'd be looking for. So we'll just tread a little bit cautiously on CL, but yes, I feel that daily bias and market structure are aligned, so bearish. So we'll see where price is sitting once open comes around. Dixie. Let's go out to the daily. What do you got for us, Dixie? So what were we looking for? We were looking for a move from external to internal. Looks like that's failed to occur. I mean, it's so close you could say the bias is complete. So moving from internal to external. What I like about this is this being a bearish idea. We like to see, we know that Dixie is inversely correlated to NQ and ES, so we like to see that, we have a bearish idea on Dixie today, whilst we have a bullish idea for ES and NQ. So I like that correlation, so to speak, or inverse correlation is true today. So that's gives us a bit of confidence going into the market, I'd say. We'll go to the daily, sorry, the hourly, clear up that chart. Okay, nice. So, first thing I can see, bearish breaker. We've got our stop hunt. We can then run our projections out. And we can see, what a nice reaction price had to our breaker. So this is actually a hourly unicorn, bearish unicorn on Dixie, and then we've got all this low resistance liquidity just ripe for the picking down here. So first target area, -2 to 2.5. We get a close below, then we can anticipate expansion to our max extension. So bearish, daily bearish on the hourly, so it's looking good for a continuation lower here. Okay, gold. Nice reaction here out of this bearish internal level. So we moved from external to internal. So there was this internal level here. So our idea would be, hey, let's get to external, internal, external, external, internal. This is how the relationship works. However, when you see price react like it has to this internal level, it wasn't able to push through. It's failed this internal level. So then we go, okay, well, we can look lower now. So we've got essentially equal lows down here. Daily low, swing low, but equal lows on the daily. So this is the area I'd be targeting, internal to external, and bearish on gold. I mean, these equal lows down here look like a really nice draw. We've obviously got to push through this internal here to get there. but also we do have some low resistance liquidity that can be eaten up here too. So bearish daily on gold. Let's go to the hourly. So this is our reversal area. We had change in the state of delivery. Price respected this level. It did close above, but then it immediately closed below. Respected, continued lower. This is also a bearish breaker plus FVG, unicorn. Let's have a look at the projections. So price reached our max extension. It's also pushed back through and it created another breaker here, so a continuation breaker. It's got a high, low, higher high, lower low. Stop hunt. So again, we can project this through. What do you know? At the -2, what do we get there? That's a level of consolidation or reversal, so it's consolidating at this level. All right. But if we zoom out, low resistance liquidity through here. And again, even lower, aligned with our -4. If we get to close below, this would be our target, and that is those equal lows. All right, so bearish on gold. Let's go. I like it. Okay, just a reminder, the Apex sale ends on the 31st of July at 11:59 p.m. So just keep that in mind. Use code Jimmy. It's the links in the description. You know, they're great for doing one shot, one kill for news events. So consider doing that. Appreciate your support, guys. Please like and subscribe to the video. And glad to be back. Let's have a great day today, and we will catch you tomorrow.